Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're watching today's just for the first time, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So the Nollywood actress Bimpe Oyebade, the wife of Lateef Adedimeji, is taking to a social media page in a bid to make some clarifications about what has been going viral on social media about marital status and as well as our involvement with our colleague Yomi Fabiyi. Well, this Nollywood actress recently had a question and answer session on Instagram where fans got to satisfy their curiosity on different matters, most especially a relationship with her husband Lateef Adedimeji, and also how has marriage life been to her. Well, an individual asked this actress about her alleged intercourse for rose drama with her colleague Yomi Fabiyi, and Bimpe made sure to clear the air about what has been circulating on social media. According to the actress, she said that Yomi Fabiyi asked her out after the finished shooting his movie that she was featured in. Also, she said Yomi Fabiyi never demanded sex for roles from her, but then he asked her out. The actress, however, categorically stated that Yomi Fabiyi did not ask her for sex. She explained that the actor only asked her out after she concluded shooting his movie, which she featured in. According to her, she said Yomi Fabiyi would have asked her out before the production of the movie, not after they finished the movie. She said Yomi Fabiyi would have asked her out before the production of the movie started if Yomi Fabiyi had known that Bimpe was going to turn down his request. Also, Bimpe disclosed on her Insta story while answering the question on her Insta story channel. She disclosed that Yomi Fabiyi gave her the option of being his lover or being enemies, and she had to choose. Also, she explained that the reason why her and her colleague Yomi Fabiyi are not in good terms with each other was not because Yomi Fabiyi asked for sex so that she can be given a role to play in this production. No, she said that it was just because she had to choose either dating him or becoming enemy. This was how the question went. Is it true that you and Yomi they fight because of sex for role? And Bimpe answered, saying, no, in fact, he didn't ask me out till we finished his movie I featured in. Though he said if he knew I was going to turn him down, then he would have done that before shooting the movie. We don't relate because he insisted on either dating me or being enemies, and I had to choose. This was Adedimeji Adebimpe's response to the questions that was thrown to her on her Insta story. From my explanation, it could be saying that Yomi Fabiyi was actually saying if he had asked Bimpe out before the production of his movie and Bimpe had turned him down and not dating him, he wouldn't have shot the movie together with her. He would have just stopped and looked for another actress to shoot the movie she featured in. Well, this whole news started when the controversial blogger actually dragged Yomi Fabiyi out and also called him out that he demands sex for roles from his students. While the blogger was sharing this gist on a social media page, one or two gists got Bimpe Adedimeji involved because Adedimeji and Yomi Fabiyi were said to have not been on good terms because Yomi Fabiyi actually asked her out. Now it has been clarified. At first, a lot of people thought that the reason why Bimpe and Yomi were not on good terms was because Yomi Fabiyi demanded sex from Bimpe, but right now Bimpe has clarified that Yomi Fabiyi did not even ask her for sex. He only asked her out after they finished his movie that she was featured in. Well, Yomi Fabiyi was accused to be someone who demands sex from his students because Yomi Fabiyi happened to have a film academy where he trains students for acting and all other theater practitioners. Well, the whole drama between Yomi Fabiyi and his wife, one way or the other, linked to Bimpe. And most of Bimpe's fans are really curious. They want to know the story behind the reason why Bimpe and Yomi Fabiyi are not really on good terms with each other. Because there was a time when Yomi Fabiyi was actually supporting the case of Baba Ijesha's sexual assault. And then during this period, Yomi Fabiyi and Iyabo Ojo actually got into one or two arguments with each other, and this had to involve some old theater practitioners to settle this case. Well, all these issues was going on, the issue of Yomi Fabiyi supporting what Baba Ijesha did, and Iyabo Ojo opposing what really happened, stating that Baba Ijesha needs to go to court, he needs to go to jail. Well, Yomi Fabiyi actually produced a movie during this period titled Okoyabo, and a lot of actors and actresses in the Nollywood industry actually expressed displeasure over Yomi Fabiyi's movie Okoyabo, of which a lot of people went ahead to query him and question why would he use the story of another person to make a movie even when the issue is not yet settled. Well, Bimpe Oyebade also happens to be one of the few who expressed displeasure over Yomi Fabiyi's movie Okoyabo, because they had to pull down Yomi Fabiyi's movie. The Tampan had to pull down his movie because they felt the movie wasn't really okay. There are a lot of actresses that actually expressed displeasure over the movie Okoyabo. To mention but a few, Iyabo Ojo herself and Dayo Amuson and the older actors in the Nollywood industry. Well, most people question the reason behind the movie production Okoyabo, and as a result of this, the Tampan had to bring down Yomi Fabiyi's movie. Bimpe Oyebade also happened to be one of the people who questioned the reason behind the movie production of Yomi Fabiyi. And reacting to Bimpe's comment, there was an Instagram user who referred to how Yomi Fabiyi consistently shade Bimpe on the social media page and also calls her a lot of unprintable names. And responding to this, Bimpe Oyebade answered the user saying that she was aware of Yomi Fabiyi's shade, but then she had always ignored him. According to Bimpe then, she said the primary reason for Yomi Fabiyi's action was just that she didn't make herself available for his sexual needs, despite how much he had pressured her. Bimpe alleged that Yomi Fabiyi stopped casting her in movies because she refused to give in to his advances. And then in an interview, the actor had to clarify that Bimpe was never a student because Bimpe never came to him to learn about movies, nor did she do any audition. Yomi Fabiyi said he already concluded his own audition. Bimpe came to him as a fan and he decided to encourage her. Also, Yomi Fabiyi said that Bimpe was the one who wronged him because he said he's an adult and is free to be sexually attracted to anybody. He said he's thankful to God that Bimpe did not say he forced her because there's nothing like sexual harassment between both of them. He said all he was just that he was attracted to Bimpe, and then he asked her out. He said Bimpe was the one who wronged him. Bimpe went ahead to go and hijack all his backbones, knowing that she was the one who brought her into the industry because he wanted her to be great known. But why was Bimpe cutting corners? That was the explanation Yomi Fabiyi gave in the interview, where he was asked about his relationship with Bimpe. He said he never asked for sex from Bimpe, he only asked her out. Also, then Bimpe made it seem like Yomi Fabiyi demanded sex from her because she said that Yomi Fabiyi needs to be stopped because if not for God's grace, she wanted to stop her career in the Nollywood industry because of Yomi Fabiyi. But right now, she has verified that she is not in talking terms with the actor just because he told her to either date him or be enemies with him. So guys, that's all for today's gist. Don't forget to stay tuned for more videos as we bring to you more exclusive gist. And also don't forget to comment under the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.